Hey everyone, welcome back to Last Night We Watched. Today I'm with Roman once again, and we're going to be talking about Act 5 of Queen of Hearts. Here we go. Yeah, so we're back. I think so. We talked about Acts 1 through 4 just over a month ago, like mid-May, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Sounds right.
Yeah, and serendipitously, we are back talking about Act 5. It came out June 16th.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, what'd you think?
I liked it. I liked it. It put a nice bow on everything. You know.
Oh yeah.
I almost forgot that it was running two kind of concurrent timelines. You know, the past Dale over in Pittsburgh with Caroline and Wyndham, and then the present Annie. And then, you know, there's that kind of intermission in the middle. It's like a few minutes of her saying, I'm fine. Which
Yeah.
I have to ask, maybe we can go into it later, but I didn't know if that was the tulpa or not. But anyway, after that, like, it kind of jumps forward, and then all of a sudden everything is connected, and that was just so satisfying.
Yeah.
You know, after 4 episodes of like these two threads, they're finally intertwining, and everything is coming together.
Yeah.
You know, Dean comes back and all that stuff.
That was cool.
Yeah.
They kind of end up together.
Yeah, they do. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
But then again, because like I was telling you in last episode, I haven't seen, you know, season 3 or Fire Walk with Me. I've always wondered who Diane was and what their relationship was, and I like in this one how she says, you know, you guys deserve each other. You should end up together or something like that. So
yeah.
Is that what happens in the show?
In season 3, are you talking about Diane and Dale?
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not to kind of spoil too much. Yeah, that's what I thought was really cool too. I was really impressed how Cameron tied this in with season 3.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, I almost wasn't expecting it.
Right.
But the way he did it was just, you know, clap, clap, clap. It was very well done. Yeah, like you said, it just ties everything together so well.
Yeah, I was imagining it. I think I told you this before, but I was imagining it as like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Missing some pieces.
And that's funny. So the deleted scenes for Fire Walk with Me are called the missing pieces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's very, very apropos you call it that.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what this felt like. You know,
Yeah.
Filling in stuff from the past, stuff from the future, stuff at the same time as the show was running.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all winding up here at the end. Can you maybe explain the ending scene a little bit to me, the 3 of them coming together?
So at the very end of season 3, I'm going to try to explain this the best I can. So Dale finds like another alternate reality version of Laura Palmer who did not die. I think she goes by a different name too, but it's still, you know, I can't remember the actress who plays Laura Palmer, Cheryl Lee. Dale Cooper goes and finds her. They go to Laura Palmer's house up in Twin Peaks, and they knock on the door, and the person who actually owns the house answers it, like in real life. Like they just ask the person who owns the house, like, can we shoot this? And they're like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's funny.
And I forget what they ask. You know, it's like, do the Palmers live here? And she goes, no. And I was like, okay, well, thank you. Have a good night. So they walk back into the middle of the street, and then Dale goes, wait a minute, what year is this? And then Laura Palmer just screams. It's a very David Lynchian ending.
Mm-hmm.
And so in this, Annie's brought into it, and they're about to kind of have a battle between the White Lodge and the Black Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, David Lynch decided not to touch upon the Annie character in season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Why, I don't know. But
more mystery.
Yeah. I don't know if, because I know he didn't have to do a decent amount of season 2. I know at the end he did, but I could be very wrong. I'm not too, as much as I like Twin Peaks, I'm not too privy on the backstory of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if he came up with the Annie character. It might have been somebody else. I'm not sure. I don't know. It might have been Mark Frost.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been both of them. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm almost thinking maybe that's why Annie wasn't too delved into in season 3. Maybe just like that's, or maybe just David Lynch just wasn't interested. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I could see that as someone who hasn't seen season 3 being very confusing.
I mean, yeah, a little confusing on just what the larger meaning of it all was, but in terms of like, you know, self-contained within the Queen of Hearts 5 acts, I still felt like I was able to understand it, and it felt like a hopeful ending.
Yeah.
You know, which is nice, because a lot of Twin Peaks can be pretty depressing.
Yeah.
I mean, even in here, there's depression. Like, we talked about her just.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That made me really sad. And then, you know, the music and everything, it was just a very sad scene.
And like Norma when she's watching over the Tulpa Annie, and she, you know, she's just so sad. Like, you can tell she wants to do right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, shit. Laura's whole thing is just so depressing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
She was abused her whole life and everything like that. Like, even in this one, she goes to little kid Laura.
Right.
And Laura's like, oh, something about Bob.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, geez. She's
terrorized by Bob her whole life, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes to little Dale Cooper, too.
Yeah, right. Yeah. After his mom died, and he's just eating a sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good sandwich. Which sandwich is better, that one or Copland?
Oh, I don't know. Good question. That both look pretty good.
Dale didn't have his mom though to cut the crusts off for him.
Yeah. Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah, poor guy.
Tough with the crusts.
Yeah, but no, I really enjoyed this, and it was just really cool to, like you said, fill in the missing pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I read someone on Twitter said when they go back and rewatch seasons 1 and 2 and Fire Walk with Me in season 3 that they're going to watch this too. Like, this to them is canon. Mm-hmm. And I think I might say that the same. I thought this honestly is a very well-fitting plot subject to the Twin Peaks story. Mm-hmm. The overall arcing story.
Definitely. It fits so well, and I think one thing I think is really cool about it is he could have just, you know, Cameron, he could have just emulated David Lynch. I mean, he did, but he could have done a direct copy.
Right.
But I like that he has his own spin on it, and
yeah,
you
same.
know, yeah. So
by the way, it was great seeing him as a Gordon Cole.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was really awesome.
Yeah, and his David Lynch impression.
Yes. Yeah. Good impression.
Yeah.
Got it down pretty well.
Well practiced, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm definitely glad I watched this. It's just nice to be in that universe, that Twin Peaks universe.
Yeah, I can understand
so
why
comforting.
It has such a cult following.
Yeah, I mean, even today.
Yeah.
Like, most shows that had 2 seasons don't get a 3rd season 20 years later.
Right. Twin Peaks is so strange to me because it came out and it was like an enormous success. Mm-hmm. And then as season 1 kind of ended and season 2 began, it kind of dwindled. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and then it just was kind of just seasons 1 and 2 and then Fire Walk with Me forever. Mm-hmm. It's just so interesting. Like, I've never really, like, I can't really think of another show that was, like, so big and then fell off so quickly.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
You're right. It's very, there's probably a better word for it, but artsy, you know?
Yeah.
It's sort of abstract. So I think that probably turned off a lot of the casual audience.
Yeah.
But right away it grips you with the whole Laura Palmer thing. It's just, at first it seems more like a standard detective story.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, all this crazy shit. You meet the tall man. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the backwards speaking man? I forget what.
Yeah.
I forget what he's called.
I mean, I still remember first watching Twin Peaks and the whole Red Room stuff with the guy dancing. And, you know, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
You know, it
that's
really,
what's so great about it.
Yeah. And you get that here too, you know, the surrealism of it and all that stuff.
It's just amazing that aired on network television.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they were like, oh yeah, David Lynch, we know him from Elephant Man. They hadn't maybe seen any of his other stuff.
Yeah, perhaps not.
Elephant Man.
Yeah. No, yeah, going back to Queen of Hearts, it was just, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Because you know, I've been following it. And, you know, I know Cameron worked his ass off on this, and everyone else that was involved, they really, you know, came together, and it's, you know, they should be proud because it turned out really, really well for all things considered. I thought it turned out like it was a very good product.
Yeah, I mean, you
can tell you call it, project.
Yeah. You can tell it's low budget, but that shouldn't really detract from it, you know, and it doesn't.
Yeah, I agree.
And I also like you can see all the excitement for it. You know, even if you just go on YouTube and you scroll down, I mean, there's a bunch of comments, and they're the same day it was released. Like, you could tell people were waiting for this.
Yeah.
And, you know, we said it last weekend. We're like, oh crap, it just came out.
Yeah.
Part 5 came out.
Yeah.
Got to do it.
Yeah. Again, very coincidental that it happened like that.
Yeah, but
cool.
I was looking forward to it, and I like that I got it, you know, fresh, and I'm excited for the whole big cut to come out.
Yeah.
Probably 2.5 hours, something like that.
Same. Yeah, that'll be cool to watch it all pieced together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah, and like you said, then it's a partner piece to season 1s and seasons 1, 2, 3, and Fire Walk with Me.
Yeah.
It's up there. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
And whoever said that, it's canon to me.
I forget who said it. Someone on Twitter, I think, said it. And yeah, I mean, when I read that, I was like, you know, I will probably do the same thing. I'll probably watch this along with it, because it's just, again, it's just a very well-crafted story. It just fits so well. It seems like this is how Annie's character would have progressed.
Yeah, there's no
if they had chosen to go that route.
There's no retconning of anything, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't like change something to make it work with the Annie Blackburn story. He just fit it in.
Yeah.
Where it needed to be. So yeah.
Yeah.
You know, hats off.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what his next project is.
Yeah, definitely. Got to, keep him on my radar now at this point. Cause
I like his channel a lot, Obnoxious and Anonymous. There's a lot of good discussion over there, a lot of good movie discussion.
Mm-hmm. And it scratches my little hipster itch, because, when I see a major feature film in like 10 years, I'm like, oh yeah, you should see his first stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were there for his fan film, his Queen of Hearts classic.
Yeah, exactly. I hope he gets some recognition from like Mark Frost or David Lynch
Yeah,
or
that would
something.
be super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that would make Cameron's day for sure.
Yeah, because we mentioned another fan film, the Don't Hike Alone.
Never Hike Alone.
Yeah, Never Hike Alone.
And I'm embarrassed. I totally forgot about that when we were talking about fan films in the previous review of this. Because I have it. I supported it. Like, I can't believe I forgot about that.
Well, but as far as I know, like, isn't that one really well respected amongst fans?
Yeah.
And even some of the
They
creators?
did a follow-up, Never Hike in the Snow, and I was more excited for that. And that was a little bit of a letdown. Never Hike Alone's a little better. But yeah, Never Hike Alone was pretty well done.
Yeah, and it's just cool when something can be so well done.
Yeah.
That fans of the series or whatever take note.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what happened here. Yeah.
I don't know, man. We were talking, Nico. I don't know how to Abiera, I think is how you might say his name. I thought, again, I think we said it before, but I thought he did a great Dale Cooper.
Yeah, I did too, definitely. I like Norma a lot.
Yeah,
she felt true to the character.
Yeah, again, Cameron as Gordon Cole was really good. Great.
Major Briggs, shout out.
Yes, Major Briggs. We even saw Shelley for a second.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shelley was like one of my favorites in the...
Shelley is my favorite Twin Peaks girl.
Yeah, when I was watching through it first.
Yeah.
It almost reminded me of when Annie is sitting there and saying, I'm fine. It reminded me of Leo, and he's like, new shoes.
Oh my God. Yeah, he like, new shoes.
Yeah.
Leo.
I don't know if that was
Leo Johnson.
Yeah.
That scoundrel.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, well, I'm glad you liked it, because again, I was almost kind of hesitant to you want to talk about this fan film? It's like, what? Why are we going to talk about a fan film? But I knew you I don't know if you like Twin Peaks, so to speak, and I like Twin Peaks as well.
Right.
And I'm glad we talked about it, and I'm glad hopefully this will inspire someone who listens to us speak, go and watch it. And create more buzz for this, because I think they deserve any attention that they can get.
Definitely, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hats off, Cameron.
Yeah, hats off, Mr. Cloutier. Well done. Do you want to rate it?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go for it.
Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah. So, I feel like I say this every time I rate anything. It's hard to rate.
It's true
on
though.
a level scale.
It's so true.
And yeah, it's hard to take like art and critique it. Especially for me, who, I'm not even an amateur filmmaker. I'm just a film watcher.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd give it 4.5. There's not really much to detract from it for me. Obviously, like I had mentioned it last time. You could tell it's low budget. The sound, what would you call it? Like the backdrops, the setting.
Yeah.
Some things, it seems like they had to reuse. Some scenes maybe could have used better lighting, but it's almost like I don't know if it was intentional to be that dark, if it was intentional to sound strange. You almost get a pass on anything that goes wrong because you can just say, oh no, it's supposed to be abstract, surreal, Lynchian.
Yeah.
But anyway, I liked it. I followed along with the whole thing. There were no lulls really for me. Even I just treated, certain things as like intermissions, which I really liked. And I do think that's another Lynch thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say 4.5. I just got a lot of enjoyment out of it, and actually way more than I thought I would, because I sort of went into it with low expectations, which now makes me feel silly because
like I said, I get it. It was very random. Like, hey, we want to talk about this Twin Peaks fan film? I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no, 4 out of 5 for me.
Right
Definitely.
on.
Great stuff. Better than some of the actual studio produced movies we've seen recently.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Oh boy, very true.
Yeah. So good stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How about yourself?
So coming in today, I think I was sitting at a 4, but after sitting here talking to you about it and just kind of listening back to all the things that I said and also what you said, I think I'm going to copy you. I think I'll actually give it a 4.5 out of 5. Mm-hmm. This was actually really fun it was really fun to watch, really fun to talk about with you. Mm-hmm. Just really awesome to see this all come together, and I'm sure Cameron is incredibly proud of it, as everyone else, Madison and Nico and everyone else that helped out with the production. Yeah, man, 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Shot on an iPhone. It looked, I was telling you when Dale's walking along I think it's maybe a river, kind of skipping stones,
mm-hmm.
It's shot really well too.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Just overall, just well done for all things considered.
Agreed. This must be cool for you too, because you've been following it longer than I have.
Yeah, because I think I started watching him right when he started this, I want to say.
Man.
And I was like, wow, that's pretty daring of him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it paid off very well.
Yeah, it's so great to see something, come to a conclusion, come to a finish.
Yeah.
You see somebody putting in all the work for years and years. And
again, he had to deal with so much, the production problems and COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, geez Louise.
Right, and he's
That's
going
rough.
On location. I mean, I think you said he's from Monterey, but he had to go up to San Francisco for some scenes from this episode.
Right, yeah.
He went up to the Pacific Northwest,
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe he went out to Pittsburgh to shoot. I wouldn't recognize any Pittsburgh landmarks.
That would have been cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, job well done. Please go watch it. It's on the Annie Blackburn channel, mm-hmm. and then also go check out Obnoxious and Anonymous.
Yeah, we'll link him, plug the Twitter and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And, good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, job well done. And thank you very much for talking about it, Roman.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for talking about it with me. Thank you for exposing it to me. And then thanks to everybody who listens.
Yes, same,
You can like, comment, subscribe on our videos. You can like, comment, subscribe on Cameron's videos.
Yeah, give some love.
Yeah, and just it just makes me appreciate the creativity of people.
Same.
You don't need, everybody has phones.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need a $6,000 a month studio and expensive video cameras and stuff like that to make quality content like this.
Yeah, you got the drive for it. Yeah, anything's possible.
Vroom vroom, baby.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much for listening.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, take care.